wanna share mine with you. Please share yours with me. I wanna share mine with you. In a perfect world, there would be nothing called time. In a perfect world, everyone would get along oh so fine.
Hey, we are here, and it is the first Wednesday of December. So the holidays are really here, and all I've heard today is the holiday of that girl on was it the Brooklyn Bridge? Manhattan Bridge? Brooklyn Bridge? What bridge was it, Caroline?
Brooklyn
Bridge, and that selfie of the girl, did that happen yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday morning.
So she took a selfie of her with a guy attempting suicide.
Yep.
Now, what do you think? Do you think it was a wrong or right move? What do you think?
Well, the guy was in the background.
Yesterday was a crazy day anyway, I have to say, so it doesn't surprise me. Yeah.
Yeah, you take the picture. Like, they weren't right next to each other. It wasn't like she was invading his space as he attempted suicide.
Right, and you say the police were already there, so
The police were
so
there.
it was a safe place.
Perhaps.
I mean, if you were walking down the street and saw something like that, would you selfie yourself? Do you selfie yourself daily?
I don't selfie
I don't
myself.
really either. But when I was a kid, we used to do it with cameras before digital even. I mean, yes. I remember we used to take pictures of ours. It's not a new thing, taking pictures of yourself. I don't understand the whole thing that they're saying it's like a new thing. We always did that. We just did it in a mirror. We were more creative. We did this too, but it was just like with a camera. We just had to wait for the pictures to get developed.
I think it's the
We couldn't
instantaneous
see it
thing.
like right now. Like little kids right now have no idea that you like you take a picture. I want to see it.
They don't know the
Right.
fun of a Polaroid.
And I can Polaroids were instant. But today, anyway, I think she did nothing wrong. So today is December 4th, and it is National Cookie Day. We have so many cookies, like ridiculous amounts of cookies. So when you share a skeleton today, you get cookie spread. Yeah, we have lots of cookies. And what else happened on this day? Let's see. Tiger Woods won the Chevron World Challenge in 2011. It was the first tournament he won in over 2 years. You remember why, right? He could have the buffet of cookies, Mr. Tiger Woods. Yes.
He had a lot of cookies.
Yes, he did. I don't know. I think he's funny.
He had a lot of
The
cookies.
Diary of Anne Frank opened at the Music Box Theater in New York City. I think whenever Anne Frank's name is anything, what would we do? I mean, I wish we
Take a
did.
selfie.
Yeah, right.
Put her in the background in the window.
Oh, little Anne Frank. Angels in what?
Was that with Katie Holmes? Was it Katie Holmes? There's a story. I don't know if it's
She played Anne Frank.
real. It was either her or someone, but apparently the acting was so bad
Yeah, that was
that there's a
always
scene
open
where
story.
the Nazis enter the house where is the Jew? And someone in the audience was upstairs or in the cellar.
Oh,
Which is and everyone in the audience laughed because yes, please kill her and put us out of our misery.
Oh, well, we love you, Anne Frank. Whoever played you, I'm not so sure. Angels in America closed at the West Kern, New York City after only 216 performances.
That's a pretty good run.
But it's weird because it says Angels in America
Perestroika.
Perestroika, and then it's Angels in America Millennium Approach. So it's the same day, 94, but it was that closes at the Kerr. Was it at two different places? And it was 94.
I'm wondering if the
I actually met the cast of them, came to an event that I used to do on Valentine's Day, and that was in 94, February 14th. And Angels in America, because it was a benefit for my brother who yes. And Sunday is actually his anniversary of that, and we'll be here at aDaM. The Judd's final concert was on this day in 91. That's pretty wild.
It
Then
still
they had
hurts.
all that drama
It
after
still
that.
hurts.
What, the Judds?
Yeah, I mean, Anne Frank, I can tolerate.
The Judds?
Angels in America. Yeah, the Judds, it still hurts.
The Muslim Shiites released the last U.S. hostage, Terry Anderson, after being held for 6 years on this day. What is it?
Shiites.
Shiites?
Shiites.
Well, whatever.
Shiites is how British people say.
Well,
Shiites.
listen, I actually was living in London during that time, so.
Like, oh my God, it's the shits.
Yeah, exactly. The Pan Am World Airways ceased operations on this day.
In 91.
Yeah.
The Just File concert.
Yeah. It's crazy. I miss Pan Am. That building was so much better when it was the Pan Am building.
Gorgeous.
And they used to have the shuttle. The shuttle, wasn't it the Pan Am shuttle or was it Eastern? They're all gone, those airlines. Well, flying is certainly not what it used to be. Due to the Persian Gulf crisis, gas hit $1.60. Please. I wish our crisis would be gas at $1.60. And that was only 1990. I mean, I say only 1990 because it doesn't sound that long ago, but it is. It's
Long.
so weird, right? It was only $1.60 in 1990. Isn't that crazy? And that was high.
And I was only 2 or 3 years
The
old.
day that Gary Busey critically injured in a motorcycle crash. Well,
That's every day.
he's okay now. Falcon Crest premiered on this day, and the thing that I thought was funny was it was the same day that Ronald Reagan allowed the CIA to engage in domestic counterintelligence. Because wasn't his first wife on Falcon Crest?
Yes.
Yeah, that happened the same day. That's why I thought I had to put those next to each other. So Reagan and his ex-wife were in the news that day. 2 months after the death of drummer John Bonham, Led Zeppelin broke up on this day. And now they're back together doing the alimony tour.
Not with John Bonham.
No. I always think that when
Is his son the drummer now?
Yeah. Liza Minnelli's third marriage was on this day to Mark, I don't want to say it wrong, Gero? Well, you know they're not married still.
Right. So
Dianne Feinstein is named San Francisco's first female mayor in 1978. Now, come on, New York. What's wrong with you? We need a woman in the house, yes. Liz Taylor's seventh marriage to John Warner was on this day. We know she was married 8 times, so that was not her last. But I did once see her on Barbara Walters, and she said, Barbara Walters, if I ever fall in love again and say I'm going to get married, will you please talk me out of it? I guess it didn't work because I love Liz Taylor. The Beatles released Beatles for Sale on this day. Does anyone remember that album?
Yep.
Was it good?
Yeah, good.
All right. The Museum of Modern Art, this is funny, hangs a Matisse La Battue upside down for 47 days. I guess it took a while for somebody to tell them. In 1961, killer fog begin in London, England, and the word smog becomes a word on this day. Like selfie became a word on this day, smog became a word on this day in 1952. Franklin D. Roosevelt creates the FACA, which is the Federal Alcohol Control Administration, in 1933.
Which is funny because the acronym is FACA. Hey, you can't have that drink. FACA.
Yeah, so is that when Prohibition kind of? Yeah. My great-grandmother had a speakeasy on the Lower East Side during Prohibition. Yeah. Frankenstein opened at the Mayfair in 1931. Walter Donaldson and Gus Kahn's musical Whoopee premiered in New York City. The only song, I used to take piano lessons as a kid, and the only song I would remember was Makin' Whoopee. That was the most fun song to play on the piano. Duke Ellington opened at the Cotton Club in Harlem on this day.
That's great.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. They closed the Cotton Club. And Cecil B. DeMille's first version of the Ten Commandments premiered on this day. The Ku Klux Klan, this is messed up. The Ku Klux Klan receives charter from Fulton County, Georgia on this day. So does that mean they were allowed to be the Ku Klux Klan? I thought they were people that walked around in those freaking sheets on their head and were hiding. They were legit, and that was 1915. I don't know, it's kind of strange.
That late?
Yeah.
Okay.
Birthdays. It's Tyra Banks' birthday. I know she speaks for many people, and she's good. Jay-Z's birthday is today. Sean Corey Carter, Mrs. Carter's husband. Satoko Segura, she was my Japanese next-door neighbor when I was a little kid, and I always remember her birthday is December 4th. Wherever you are, Satoko. Marissa Tomei, born in Brooklyn, her birthday is today. Bernard King, the basketball player from the New York Knicks. I used to go to school with a basketball player named Albert King, and I always wonder if they were related. Jeff Bridges' birthday. Southside Johnny. Dennis Wilson, who was the Beach Boy. And people who passed away on this day, we always celebrate them as well. William Tex Henson, the animator of Rocky and Bullwinkle, passed away, so he's an angel with us today. Adrienne Jones, I don't know who she is, but it's horrible. She was killed by David Graham and Diane Zamora at 16. I just found that troubling. She needs definitely some cookies. And Itzhak Rabin, he was assassinated on this day. I have no understanding of an assassination. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Even if you hate somebody, don't frickin' kill them. You know? Don't, jump off the bridge yourself. That's different. You know, I don't think you should, but
While taking a selfie.
just killing another person, I don't think that's the right thing. FRaNk ZaPPa, rest in peace, passed away on this day at 52 years old. See, he never did drugs. Maybe that was the problem.
I'd say so.
You know? I mean, he was
Really?
so clean. You know? I don't know. Why did he die at 52? I don't know.
Yeah.
Margaret
Prostate
Landon.
cancer, correct?
Oh, he did? I thought people don't die from prostate cancer.
Oh, yeah.
He does everything his own way.
I guess so. Margaret Landon, the U.S. author of Anna and the King of Siam. Oh my God, do I love The King and I. She passed away, so thank you for being with us today. And Tommy Bolin, the rock guitarist from Deep Purple, died of a heroin overdose. I guess that's why FRaNk ZaPPa didn't do drugs. He was smart enough to not do that. And that's about it for the day. So Adam, push a button. We'll be right back.